take a seat. When is your interview scheduled? Not yet?
So it is scheduled on 19th.
19th?
Yeah.
Okay. How are you feeling?
So I'm feeling good.
You're feeling confident?
Yes, sir. Sir.
You have faced the interview twice, I presume.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you are already in the done it.
Yes.
Posted where?
Currently, I'm in probation. Our Andaman training is currently going on. I have taken leave for the interview.
For the interview. Okay. Acha, I was having a look at your educational qualification, and you have a grand combination, which is law, political science, and economics. It's a very nice combination, which can take you very far in the service once you get into it.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I want to ask you a question, because I also saw you cyber security and something that's your hobby. What could be the role of artificial intelligence in terms of law, especially in terms of law? How can you in the litigations? How can it be used properly? And what do you think the plus and minus of this?
So the use of AI in law can be used positively to maximize the efficiency of the courts, in my opinion, sir. Because currently, a system like SUPACE has been is in use by Supreme Court, where the AI is used to analyze the precedents and analyze the case facts and categorize it in certain category. So the Supreme Court judges are finding it easier to decide the cases, sir. Secondly, sir, a negative can be that this AI can be drastically misused to use the cyber attacks. Like there are
AI can be used to
on the cyber attacks, sir.
misused to do the cyber attack.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There was a survey where it is seen that 1300% increase in the cyber attacks in India has been reported due to the use of AI, because the use of VPNs plus AI makes it difficult to attribute a certain location from where the cyber attacks has been originated. So I think these are the 2 points.
So would you say that AI not only enables, it also disables?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
But tell me, you said that using AI in the court cases, there was a recent some reporting, some observation of, I think, the existing Chief Justice of India. Have you read that news item?
So I guess not, sir.
About the use of AI in this one.
So I think it was regarding the minimal and the optimum use of AI, not the overuse and reliance on AI.
So what is the overuse of what could be the overuse of AI in the court litigations?
So there have been cases where the lower judiciary...
You forget about the cyber attack. Suppose there is no cyber attack, and if you use the AI in your litigation process and judgment making, what are the pitfalls?
Sir, there have been cases, especially in the lower judiciary, where the learned judges have been using AI blindly and writing the judgment.
No, that's a different thing.
Yes, sir.
That is like a only drafting, that you have to use a judgment, you have to deliver a judgment. So you tell the AI that this is it, write the judgment for me.
Yes.
That is saving the work.
Yes.
But in terms of the final output, what could be the adverse impacts of the AI?
So I think the inhuman nature of AI is a drawback, because it only sees the facts and does not see what is the situation on ground and what are the feelings that are involved in a case for an individual. So categorizing a case in certain category by AI, just looking at the facts.
So the justice is in any case blindfolded, so emotion does not matter there also.
So equity and just puncture is one of the part of justice delivery procedure. So I think AI does more better to that.
But will that not be only 1%? Only 1% of your entire judicial process. Only 1%, where you have to take some decisions based on these. And probably this can also be internalized in the AI. If the person is of this age, if the person is infirm, if the person is the old, and if the person is the only livelihood earner for the family, so you can make it that, okay, in suppose the penalty is 7 years to 15 years, then you can put it in the AI system that in such cases it will be towards the lower spectrum.
So I believe that the insensitive nature of AI can only be humanized by inserting the data in that. It does not cater to the demand of the society as the human judges do by doing the judicial activisms now and then. The new judicial concept that is being evolved by the judges, I think, cannot be replicated by AI.
So suppose you are made the Chief Justice of India, would you introduce it or would you not introduce it?
So I would certainly introduce it for increasing the efficiency of the judiciary, but would not allow or would not recommend the overuse and over-reliance for making the judgments.
Okay. Okay, Vedant. First, your name. What are the Vedant philosophies?
So the basic Vedant philosophy revolves around Atma and Brahma.
After Ved, is Vedant is
Yes.
month of the Ved, and then it
And it is also called the Upanishad because Upanishads are the last chapter of the Vedas.
How many Upanishads are there?
So there are 108 Upanishads.
108. On Purans?
So I'll have to check out.
Okay, no problem. Just tell me one thing, I'm curious. What stone are you wearing in your ring?
So it is Hasonite. It is called Gomed in Hindi.
So is it for any astrological purpose?
Yes.
You think that it will enhance your performance in interview?
I think it is a matter of belief. I think it gives me a bit of confidence.
Okay, no problem. Now you have done law and your optional is also law. LLB, what is the full form of LLB?
So it
There
is.
is a Latin phrase.
Yes, sir. It is a Latin.
What is the Latin phrase?
So it is legum. I'm not able to recall.
Legum batagare. Right. Now, coming to law, there are two propositions. One is justice delayed is justice denied. And the other is justice hurried is justice buried.
Yes.
Which one do you think is better?
So I think both holds true because a justice which is hurried without scrutinizing the evidences, without scrutinizing the facts on its merits, will ultimately lead to the injustice.
But there have been cases where Supreme Court is very prone to hearing the VIP cases, and despite the huge pendency in Supreme Court as well as the lower courts, they have crores and crores of cases pending.
So there are some of the cases where question about the Supreme Court's legitimacy on hearing some of the VIP cases has been there. But I think Supreme Court and the honorable judges have been using their position as well as their time in efficient manner.
Okay, now coming back to Jaipur. Very fast growing city, but very chaotic traffic. What are the other problems that Jaipur is facing?
So as you mentioned, so traffic is one of the.
Traffic is one.
Yes, sir. The unplanned urbanization is one of the major problems because the slum development is there without any proper management of housing. By the
So once you are posted there as, say, you crack it to IAS and you are posted there as district collector of Jaipur, how are you going to address these issues?
So the traffic management, I guess there is a Gurgaon model which has been adopted, which has adopted the Stanford design, which includes that the overall digitalization of the traffic management, where the zonal managers are appointed across the city, and they report directly to the headquarters where there is a need of a repair in the road or where there is some jam or any other development needs to be there with regard to the traffic. So
Have you heard of Mumbai model of noise reduction on roads?
So I think it involves the planting of trees and the sound absorbing material around the streets.
No. It says that if the decibel level is more than say 65 or 70, then you will have to wait at the traffic crossing, and the board will flash. More you honk, the more you wait. And they have achieved a great amount of success on major roads. Anyway, your mother is teacher.
Yes, sir.
What subject?
So she teaches political science and English to the class.
Okay, in the college.
No, sir, class 12.
Okay. Now coming back to your hobbies and interests. Volleyball championship. What is the dimension of the volleyball court?
So it is total the 18 meters, 9 meter on one side line.
And height?
The height is around 2 meters, 2.4.
Ball?
Ball, I'm not sure.
Okay, no problem. What about table tennis? You are equally good at table tennis and volleyball both.
So
That's good.
I like to think.
What is the size of table tennis table?
So it is. I read it. sir.
Anyway, read it. Then tell us, there had been a problem in Europe, shortage of gas, and then immigrants' problems. So what is the solution, you think? Especially immigrants. Now, many of the Western countries in Europe are going in the right way.
So the extreme solution cannot be there on either way, be it allowing the immigrants completely or excluding them or deporting them with iron hand. I think both the supply and the demand side of the immigrant problem need to be addressed. Like why we need to answer why the immigrants are coming to the Europe, what is the source, and as Europe is closer to the African nations and African population doing immigration in Europe. So
Okay. Thank you very much. All the best.
Okay.
Yes. So Vedant, I mean, today the current affairs I'm taking too, and I wanted to see how you like to react. Something happened today in Goa.
yes,
Just before that, Indigo thing happened.
yes.
So this kind of major level of chaos and problem to the people. Why it's happening? What's wrong in our system of administration? What is the basic fault?
So I think the regular interaction of administration with the stakeholders is a bit of missing, because in the Goa case, it has been flagged that number of licenses have been expired or the number of licenses have not been acquired on the first place. So I think administrations and the people who are responsible for enforcing the law need to have ears on the ground and have a better connect with the people.
How will you do that if you're post?
No, but how is it connect with the people? It is a poor enforcement of the law, but you are saying it is poor connect with the people or poor connect with the stakeholders. How are the two same thing?
So the stakeholders here involved both the pub manager or the club manager or the club owner. Secondly, I said people interaction, because the people are also enforcer of the law by reporting any mishappening or violation of any rules. So I think having a better connect with the people would enhance the reporting culture towards the life.
No, that is what is desired. But suppose you are posted to some place as a sub-division magistrate there in Goa. How will you like to do something that this kind of thing doesn't happen? What are the basic things that you would like to do as in charge of a team or connecting with society people and all that? What is really will be your priority which is missing at the moment?
So I think the accessibility of an officer toward the people is a bit of a concern, because currently the colonial mindset towards the bureaucracy is still prevalent. So I think as a young officer, I would use the social media platforms to break the silos between bureaucracy and the citizens through using informal channels like Instagram Live.
Why social media? Is the mainline media not trustworthy?
So
We can answer that also. What's happening? And the new priority suddenly becomes social media. Where used to be the main media, mass media, that used to be source of connection between people and administration. Largely, perhaps it used to go fine. We used to avoid lot many catastrophes. Catastrophes they were earlier also. But so much focus is shifted on social media and not so much on the mass media. Well, how do you see that?
So I believe that it is mostly because of the reach. Social media has much more mass appeal than the traditional media, and due to the keep rates of internet in India, the social media has boosted a lot among the public. So I think social media is preferred due to this reason.
But how to take care of the authenticity and reliability of social media? Do you have any ideas on that?
So the IT rules that mention the fact check units to be established, around the different parts of India. So I think this can be used as a means to enhance the credibility of information that is being circulated in social media.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Vedant, we are discussing about justice, right? I will give you a situation. You have to display justice through your decision-making ability, right? You are the district magistrate of a particular district. You have got a flute with you. There are 3 children. One child comes to you and says that I am the poorest among the 3 and therefore you should give the flute to me. Another child comes and gives his arguments. He says that I have made the flute and therefore you should give it to me. And third child comes and says you should give the flute to me because only I know how to play the flute. And the other children, they do not know how to play the flute. All 3 of them are giving their arguments and logics and rational. You have to take a decision. What would be your decision? Who should get the flute and why? Without making any injustice to anybody.
So I think I would make my decision on the merits and will keep my search for the right worthy person for the flute. I guess I'm not on the GP book.
Only these 3 children are there. You have to give your flute to one of these 3 children. You have got only one flute.
So I think I will make a judgment of making the person who knows how to play the flute to assign him the duty to teach the 2 of them how to play the flute and making them capable of taking the flute as a right person.
Do you think that it is justice?
So bringing them on an equal pedestal, I think it serves equity better.
Okay. Another thing, why did you pursue LLB?
So I like law as a subject throughout my school life, and as a student of law, it gave me a bit of confidence knowing the law.
What are the 3 attributes or qualities a lawyer should have, an advocate should have?
So personally, a deep respect for the values of the Constitution is to be there in an advocate. Secondly, sir, there should be a skill of oration and a skill of putting arguments articulately before a judge. Secondly, thirdly, sir, there should be a mindset of critical thinking, of not only succumbing to one side of the argument, but also allowing the other party to disturb their situation.
Okay, last question from my side. Can there be a good lawyer or advocate without telling a lie?
Yes, sir, but there can be.
Can be or cannot be?
So, in my opinion, a good lawyer is one who interprets the things in a way which make the law or any provision favoring their case. So I think it is not fully lying, but only the matter of interpretation.
Clever lie.
Only a matter of interpreting.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Vedant. The interview is over. We have, and the end, after the interview is over, if we have some tips for you so that you can perform better in your final interview, that we'll share with you. Does anyone have some comments?
It looks to me that you're broadly fine. Confidence level is okay, and expressions also fine. And well, from my side, I don't think much to contribute.
Everything is fine with you, Vedant. The only thing is when you reply to a question asked by any of the board members, try to keep everyone engaged. Look at each of them, right? So that there is a sense of engagement or involvement.
Yes, sir.
Right? Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
All the best. Thank you, sir.